Okay, we are seeing today the topic that is solution of system of homogeneous equation. This comes under the matrices. So we have one example. Example is that so that the only real value of p for which the following system of equation will have a non-zero solution is 6. So we have to show that value of p is 6. Okay, for this for this homogeneous equation. This is the homogeneous. I take this to the left hand side, this px here, then this will be 0 here. So in each equation we do the 0 to RHS part, then we have it is the system of homogeneous equation this way. I take this to the left, I take common x, I have then 1 minus p. Same, I take this py to the left, I take y common, I have the 1 minus p again. Again in the third equation, I take that pz to the left, I have 1 minus p into z. Writing this into the standard form now this way with a 0 0 to the RHS part. And this is called as a system. This is called as a system. This is called as a system of what is it? Homogeneous equation. Now I convert this into the matrix form. Matrix form में डालेंगे. Collect the coefficients. We have written here. Into it is what? X, Y, Z equals to this RHS part, which is a null matrix. So I denote this by A. It is X, and this is null matrix. Clear? Now after that, we know that the system of homogeneous equation possesses a non-trivial solution when determinant of A is equals to 0. That is, whenever the A is a singular matrix, that homogeneous system will possess a non-trivial solution, means non-zero solution. So we find out this determinant of A equals to 0. I just take a determinant of this coefficient matrix equated to the 0. Now we know how to solve a 3 by 3 determinant. I just write down the 1 minus p here, leaving this column, leaving this row. Just take a cross multiplication. We have this quantity. Then for the second element, I just put a minus 2 here. Minus 2. Then leaving this column, leaving this row in which that 2 is present. Then just take a cross multiplication of remaining elements. 3 into 1 minus p, 2 into 2. This we have written here. Then for this plus 3. Then in a bracket, leaving this column, leaving this row. Take a cross multiplication. We have this quantity. So we have used here the first row to expand this determinant. You can use the second row or maybe the third row. Okay, likewise. So just go with the alternate sign. This should be a first sign should be a plus. This is minus. This is plus. That comes through the cofactors. हमने जो देखा था. Now simplifying this, 1 minus p multiplied to here and multiplying to the minus 6 here. Then 2 multiplied to here and this to the minus 4. 3 we are multiplying to this bracket. So after simplifying, I am getting the 1 minus p cube. This is the minus 6 1 minus p, minus 6 1 minus p, minus 6 1 minus p, and that will be minus 18 1 minus p, and the constant is 8 plus 27, it is 35. So we are having here the cubic equation. Okay, but in terms of 1 minus p, so there will be a two option to you here. You just open this bracket 1 minus p cube and then write down the equation into the cubic form completely. Okay, in terms of p, or otherwise I take here 1 minus p as a मैंने यहाँ पे a लिया, तो this will be a simpler equation then. A cube minus 18 into a plus 35. So it is a cubic equation in a. So from here, this cubic equation, we find out the value of a, and then we have this relation, that is 1 minus p equals to a. So I'll put here that value of a there, so we'll get the value of p. So मैं इस equation को solve करूँगा, cubic equation, and this I'm writing this way, that is a cube plus 0a square. A square का term नहीं है. Then minus 18a plus 35 equals to 0. This equation you can solve manually if you know the method, or otherwise use calculator. Okay, in the calculator you just have to put the coefficients. Go to the polynomial of order 3, then put the coefficient 1 0 minus 18 and 35. Okay, and you will have the answer as a as minus 5, and the two imaginary roots we will get here. Okay, but we have to deal with the only real root because it is asked to find out the real value of p. तो हम यहाँ पे सिर्फ निकालेंगे रियल वैल्यू. सो वी कंसीडर a equals to minus 5. We have the relation 1 minus p equals to a. Okay, I put the value of a as 5 and then just interchanging this to minus p we take here, 5 here. Solving this we get the value of p as 6, which is to be shown to us, जो हमको बताना था. ठीक है, for this homogeneous system, whenever this possesses a non-trivial solution, value of p will be 6. That we have shown there. Okay, thank you.